Next to that is the main storage drawer. This got dropped off the other video, I've redone it. In here is quite deep. What I did is install a shelf, and what we did is we went and found some plastic boxes that just fit. We put our clothes in the plastic boxes, slide the plastic box in, and you've got a good week, 2 weeks worth of clothes you can fit in for each of you. So my wife and I have a box each. We slide it in there. A few other things can fit in the side beside it, because you don't quite get a box that totally fits, and that's how we've worked that area to be quite effective. On top of that, you have a shelf. You have the lit cord that comes down, which is for the two 100-watt solar panels on the roof. Another switch so you can turn the light off in bed. And you've got a 12 and USB outlet. It does only come with a single 12. We asked for an additional to be fitted. Now the lights. These lights are very bright and very powerful. We've left this one connected, and I've actually disconnected this one up in the roof. They just pull down. They're a downlight fitting. Yeah, they're way too bright, and we just use a small light at the back. And if you're off grid, you don't want to be drawing 3 amps when you're sitting in bed. As you can see there's the lifter for the back, and if I spin around, there's the lifter for the front. Okay, if anything fails with the lifter, you've got to come through the side door, come into here, put a drill onto a spot to drill it up, but we're not aware of anyone having issues. We went to Bunnings and got one of these racks, really brilliant. You use a syringe to take the air out, they really suction tight, and we did just use it as a straight hanging rail, but we have since bought a couple of extra storage boxes, and we've still got the hanging rail underneath, and you've got a shelf there. How you want to handle that unit and area above the fridge slide, up to you. Now the only other one I'll quickly show you, the fly wire's up there, which rolls all the way to the ground, and as many people will tell you, it doesn't make it all the way to the ground. We've had to add an extra little bit to be able to fit it into the doorway. Now the panel here is a bit of a pain. You can roll it up out of the way when you're a nice day. If it's a bad day, you've got to work around it when you open and close the door. So whether it sits there, and then you've got the issue with possibly water running in from the sides, hence why I've put the little pieces of tape to actually stop the water running all the way in and down the side. So a few people have gone for different things. We've tried Velcro, some other people have put press studs so that this actually connects further back up inside and basically creates a better fill. Something we probably got to look at. There is an optional extra you can get which has a full door frame that fits onto here. If you want to look at that, you're more than welcome. Reasonable amount of space there. It's not huge. That's a normal little doormat. I'm not sure whether this appeared on the other one. It's about 2 steps in until you're at the table. I'm going to make a half-size table, so one about half the width, the length of that. That way it'll be a lot more room. 2 people getting changed in here can be a bit tight. Excuse me. You're best off, if you're not using it, just drop the table down. If you drop the table, it makes it quite a long length of room here, and you can do a lot with it. 3 of us sitting here, quite comfy. We've eaten in here while we've been away when it's been cold. Yeah, have brekkie in here, sit and look out the window, or whichever. But there is a reasonable amount of room. Just quickly, yep, that's ugly me. I'm sitting on the bed. If I just sit normally, I'm not too bad. If I really sit and push up tall, I can hit my head on the roof. I'm 5'9". Depends on, this is with the mattress topper and a full doona, so it may be better. I can quite comfortably sit here. If I lounge back in bed, there's more room. My wife doesn't even, is about 5'4". I'll get in trouble. She doesn't touch the roof at all, not a problem at all for her. If you were 6 foot or over 6 foot, definitely get in one first and give it a try and see whether you can put up with it. Okay, sitting up on top of the bed, it gives you a fair bit of room there, but as I said, there's not lots and lots, but if you do take out the bench, it is quite roomy. There is quite a lot of room to move about. We had a fold forward prior to this, and without the table there, the room moving through the back part of the fold forward would be much the same. I hope you've enjoyed this little video of inside. I'll have to stitch these two together so you get a better idea. But yeah, this is basically the camper. Any questions, feel free to send us a message or type up in the notes here and we'll see what we can do to help you out.